Paul the DJ back here with you again. We're going to get into what I call bouncing beats. We're going to use two of the same track and kind of bounce back and forth with the crossfader between beats. Jurassic 5 swing set loaded on both tracks. Both waveforms are starting right here at the same point. Both decks set to absolute. The first one we're going to do is matching both at the same time, of course at the same BPM. I have both of mine set to 0 right now on my pitch control. Both songs are going to be playing at the same time with the crossfader open in the middle, but one is going to be a tiny bit behind the other one, and what we're going to get from this is a flange kind of effect. We're going to hit play on both tracks at the same time with your crossfader right in the center, both volumes all the way up. Both pitch controls are right now set at 0. Now you can hear both tracks playing at the same time. Crossfader in the center.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So that's the simplest way to do it. Now what we're going to do is, on this pitch control, we're going to pull it up a little bit to speed this track up, just so this track is just a tiny millisecond off and you'll start hearing it flange. We're going to hit play at the same time on both tracks. We're now going to start pitching up.
This is the sound of the 30.
Here you go.
4.
Slow it back down. That is how you create a flange sound without using effects, just using two of the same tracks. We're now going to get into what I call bouncing beats, or making a delay. When we're bouncing beats back and forth, this is about what your waveforms are going to look like. You see, this is the track that is playing. This is the track that is one step forward. So we're going to crossfade, hit this one, and then come back and catch this one as it plays. And then you see these two are half a step behind each other. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to play both tracks at the same time, one step behind each other, and you will see how it's supposed to sound in your headphones. That's the easiest way to set up for this trick when you're first starting out, is to listen to it in your headphones. Make sure it's one step off and is still on beat, and then if you crossfade over and then crossfade back, you have completed the trick. Once you get better at it, you can learn how to stop the record, and I'll show you how to do that, and you can do it really fast while you're in the mix. For most of this trick, it is all about the crossfader action. Once you have the tracks lined up, they're pretty much doing everything for you, and you just have fun with the crossfader and kind of remix it live. If you look at the waveforms right now, they are one step behind each other. The way you're going to want them to sound is about like so in your headphones. You hear one is one step behind. This is the real track. As you can see, the crossfader is to the left now. Now we're going to go bounce beats. That's all it is. Get a little fancier with it. You stop in the middle before. Now the way it's happening is, turn it down a little bit. Now the way all this is happening is, this is the main song. This one is one step behind. So if you go, so what's happening here is also happening here a half a second later. that's all. And you can stop in the middle and make it a little fancier. So you can also stop on the way and the way back, or you can just stop on the way there. And that's the easy way to do it. You can do this with any form of music: hip hop, rock, house, drum and bass, dub, whatever you play. You can definitely do this and incorporate it somehow into what you are already doing. This is the second way to do it. What we're going to do is, this one's going to be playing, this one is going to be playing a second faster than this one is. So we're going to catch the snare before the snare happens on this one. Alright, again, we are one step ahead of the track that's actually playing this time, if you can see on the waveforms. Again, this is what you want it to sound like in your headphones. This is the track playing. This track is one step ahead. This track is one step ahead. Alright, let's do some tricking. This is the main track. This track is a step ahead. You heard that happen before it actually happened? So it's that easy. Do not look at your waveforms, but your waveforms will help you out a lot in this. I'm going to go ahead and show off a little bit and show you how it's supposed to sound when you're live in the mix. And I will also show you how to stop the record and make it happen as you're going live in the mix without having to listen to it in your headphones and waste time.
This is the sound of the 30s.
One, two, three, four.
That's about it. That's 3 different ways I know of that you can do effects without using an effects processor or bouncing beats or whatever you want to call it. If you have any more questions on this regarding what just happened in this video, or if you have any other ways that you do it, please leave a comment and I will be in contact with you. Keep DJing. Holla at your boy.